Welcome back to Mini Acres Homestead. And today, before we get up and start transferring all the chicks over there, we have to catch you guys up with what's happened since we got the heifers here, and some things have definitely happened since then. But right now we're out here with our little farmer boy. He's the only one that likes to help. Logan and Wyatt are up in the living room being little city slickers. So since we got the heifers, Kayla told me, she's like, I don't think it's good that Bo's out there with the cows. He's gonna chase them out of the fence. And we stayed with him that day. Let me wipe this up. Really, Bonnie? So she told me, she's like, I don't think it's good that Bo's out there with them. He's gonna chase them through. I'm like, oh, you have nothing to worry about. And I had to go to work the next day. I didn't think anything would happen. And then, of course, I get a text while I'm at work, and Kayla says the cows got out. So I guess my mother-in-law, Cindy, saw Bo chase the bull, my parents' bull, and our big heifer Lola. So right here they ran through the fence, I heard. I'm not sure. All my neighbors helped us out trying to get Lola and my parents' bull back in our field. And eventually I got off work, came back, and they were able to get Lola, our biggest one right here, into my neighbor's field, Ridvan. Rita just stayed in our little hut, I guess, up there because she wasn't feeling good when we first got her. They chased the bull around all day.
Go give him this, Wyatt.
Hi, Bo. Chased him around all day. He tried to get back in one more time and they couldn't get him in. And then he ended up running into the base of Mount Nebo up there. And we haven't seen him since. 2 or 3 weeks now that he hasn't been back. We've been going around putting up flyers and talking to all our neighbors. Nobody's seen him. So I think he's pretty much gone. I don't know. So Bubba died the same day we got them. And then the next morning, Bo ran away with Lola, got out, but now she's back. So we got her in these pens. And yeah, really sucks. So now I got to come up with a new logo because we have this logo right here and it has a bull on it. And
we ain't got no bulls.
Yeah, it was pretty ambitious having a mini Hereford bull and having this logo with a big bull on it with a little acre farm. And now it doesn't even make sense at all because we don't even have a bull at all. So
we're gonna have a donkey logo.
We should have a donkey logo. Maybe it'll be a rooster or chicken, since we're pretty good with the roosters and chickens, which is the point of today's video. We're gonna get our little chicks that we had. They're all feathered out now and they're ready to go in the coop because that little shed's pretty hot for them. So you're eating the grain? Does it taste good? Yeah. We're gonna go get them moved out and we're gonna take you guys to do that. We just wanted to get you guys caught up on our cow situation. So we got them down here right now and we want to get them out. Yeah, they've calmed down a lot, but they still don't trust us very much. But we want to get them out of here because there's so many flies and the poop is just getting out of control with the rain. But right now, I can't zoom in with my camera when it's on the setting, but we're building the fence up there. You'll see it in a second. So we could keep Bo on the top half and then we'll have Lola down here in the field with our heifers. And we just got to try to get him to stop chasing them because he gets bored and that's what he does. We got Bonnie over here right now and try to get her back in our field. But she's super cute. Hi, Bonnie. Yeah? You trying to give her a snack? Don't touch that wire, it'll zap you. I'll give it to her. Push it in more. There you go, good job. Yeah. Yeah, you like feeding her? All right, well, we just wanted to give you guys an update and show what the cow situation's looking like. So Rita and Lola over there. Lola's huge and she really just doesn't trust us. So how long have they been in this pen, you think? Lola's been in there for
1 week and Rita's been in there for 2 weeks.
Rita's been in there for 2. So we tore apart our little easy up we have in here for shade. And it's just time to get them out. I got to tighten up this fence along here. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Finish the fence up there we got and then get everybody moved around. It's so chaotic, we haven't been recording and it's been a stressful couple days, especially when they first got out. Things have calmed down a little bit and now we're moving the chicks. So let's get you guys up there and let's see how that's gonna go. So since last time you saw the chicks, they were super tiny and now they've definitely grown. So they were in this black tub and they just have been jumping out. So we moved them into our little dog crate so they can't get out. But it's just been getting too warm in here for them and it's getting a little stinky. So
and their feathers are grown, so they're ready to move in.
First we got to put some chicken wire around I just don't want the bigger chickens to be able to peck through there. I don't think, hey, Wyatt, don't do that. So we're gonna put chicken wire around so that the bigger chickens can't get to them. And we'll keep them in there. How long do you think they're gonna stay in there for?
Didn't they say like
A week? Or a couple days, they say. Well, we'll see how they do. We just want the bigger chickens to get used to them. Getting stinky in here. Wyatt.
what's the string is in there.
Alright, put him down.
How's it feel, girl?
These guys have been locked up here for about 5 weeks. And now they're finally coming outside.
Which is
I want to leave them in the run, but Kayla doesn't want to.
no, because when we left the guineas in the run, that's how all the predators came because they are out at night.
Maybe we'll just take them out during the day.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's get some chicken wire on there, and then we'll get them down there.
So cute.
Yes, you see.
You see Frizz?
Yeah.
You see little Frizz?
It's a same baby.
Yeah, the baby.
Yes,
That's Frizz.
it's best. 1, 2, 5, 6,
Count them.
7, 5, 6.
Good job.
We got our ghetto chicken wire around, but it's not to predator proof it from predators. It's just to stop our big chickens from being able to get at them. So we're just gonna have them inside the coop. It was in there crawling around the poop. But look how big they've gotten since we've shown you guys them last. Starting to get all their feathers now, and you can tell we don't handle them very much.
As much
But
as we should.
here's our little bantam.
Look at her crazy hair.
Yeah, what is it? It's a bantam silky.
Silky.
Yep.
She's so cute. All of them are super cool looking.
Yeah.
Good job, girl.
I don't know. We'll see how many roosters we got in there. I feel like there might be 4.
I know, that's...
We'll see, because there's just 4 of them that are a lot bigger than the other ones, but time will tell. We'll see. So we got to drive them down to their coop down there, and we'll be back with you guys in a second. You guys ready to go inside your new coop? So here's the fence I was telling you guys about. We're gonna run this all the way down. It's gonna go through back over there, and we'll have our gate right here in the middle. So this will be Bo's little area up here. He'll be with the chickens, protecting them, and then until Bonnie gets older, she'll be down here with the cows, because Bo doesn't know how to not chase the cows, and that's what drives them through the fence.
You ready for this?
Yep. Try and do this with one hand.
You are a strong man. You a strong man.
And then we can show you our broody chicken we got in here, Cookie. She's been sitting on some eggs for how many days?
Almost 21 days, so we have to figure it out.
There's that nail under you gotta lift over.
Big broody Judy.
Big broody Judy. Look at bubblegum over there. So this is our first time mixing new hens, new chickens with our older ones, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
They
But
have like pecking order usually.
Yeah.
It can be mean.
well, let's show you broody Judy real fast.
Big broody Judy.
How many eggs do you think she's sitting on?
Look at her from in there. Because her head's that way.
Okay. Let
She's
me
sitting
get
on like 8 eggs.
8 eggs. This is our first time we've had a broody chicken, and when they're sitting on their eggs, they just look like little flat pancakes. My phone's telling me it's not bright enough in here, so hopefully the lighting's good. But how you doing? Her comb's looking pretty
Well, that's what
pale.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Kayla's been feeding her in there.
She comes out like twice a day though and gets water and food.
So while Kayla's doing the worms, here's our posts that we set up. We got concrete in there. They're 8-foot posts, and we dug them down 30 inches. So it should be enough. We're just letting it dry. It says that it sets 30 minutes, but we'll just let it dry for 24 hours before I start trying to put the fence on there. We haven't named any of these guys yet,
Just Frizz.
because we're worried that there's gonna be a lot of roosters in there. So we got the chickens all set up. Found some worms. So we got 2 things of food here. Their water's all nice and clean. And like we were saying, we'll keep them in here for maybe a couple days, or see how the big chickens are doing with them. Kind of anticlimactic with the big chickens. I don't know. They didn't even come in here to look at them. Probably tonight they will be, when they're all roosting in here and they have new chicks chirping around. We got T-ball tonight with Colton. I gotta take a shower, eat some dinner. We'll see you tomorrow for the rest of the fence build, and then maybe we'll let our cows out. I don't know.
No.
Kayla doesn't want to let them out yet. I don't like them in there with all those flies, and they're
Me
kind of
neither.
stuck without
I think we should let
being...
them out Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning next week?
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, see you guys in the morning. Next morning, feeling good. Got some sleep, ate some food. Feel better than I did yesterday when we recorded last, because I was hot, tired, and hungry. Kayla just worked out. Bo just got his butt scratches. Are we letting the chickens out, or is it Nala gonna be out?
Let them out.
So our neighbor has a husky that likes to eat chickens, and the deal we have with our neighbor is when it storms, we don't let her chickens out, because she lets her off the run that she has, so she gets out of the rain. I think Bo would protect the chickens. If the chickens go past our fence, then we don't really have any say over that. But I think Bo would protect them. Let's see how the chicks did last night. Bo, why is your eye crying? We gotta look that up. Probably not good. Let's see how the chickens are doing in here. Look at his eye crying.
Why are you crying? I should have brought a rag.
Looks good. Everybody's alive.
Where's Frizz? There's
Back
Frizz.
there. Can you open this other door?
You gotta check on Big Broody Judy.
Bo likes his butt scratches. How's she look? Same as always?
4 huevos. Huevos rancheros.
Oh, see, they just laid in the one next to her.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started with this montage and start pounding some posts in the ground. I can't believe we didn't hit one root or one rock the whole way. The one I messed up on was this one right here because it curved at the bottom, so I was trying to correct for it and I just put it way too far. Oh well. So now I gotta cut this with the chainsaw so we can get the fence through there. And then I think we're gonna try to hang our gate.
Look at Daddy. You weren't supposed to hear it. You weren't supposed to hear me until you watched the video. He thinks he's a baddie. I don't know why you had to make it so dramatic. Couldn't we have used your handsaw?
I could have used my skill saw, but
Skill saw?
look how much faster that was.
Yeah.
What did we accomplish? Woohoo! Got the gate on. So this gate we got from my parents' neighbor's house. Some lady out in California bought it and she remodeled, and she said pretty much you could take whatever you could get. So we took this gate and I never knew what we would use it for. And now we're using it in our field.
Yeah, it's perfect. And it's like perfectly level.
Can't tell because the ground's super unlevel, but we put it up and luckily got it perfectly level on the first try. Pretty crazy. Usually nothing ever happens like that. We're happy. Got the gate up now.
Yeah.
Bo can't escape through there. Yeah. Pretty good for two Californians that have never put up a gate before.
Yeah.
I'm sure because we don't have an H-frame. I don't know about this side bending because it's going to have the weight of that and it's going to fight the weight of the fence. But I feel like this side will eventually bend in because we didn't put an H-frame or do it right. But now we got to put that fencing up. I think that'll be the hardest part. I'm going to try to use the winch to make it tight and pull it this way. So we'll see how that goes. But gates up, getting things done. All right.
She has stuff all over her.
All right, so we interrupt this fence building program. Guess Kayla found part of a baby chick under here.
Yeah, will you just grab it? Not that one. That one's good. It's just the half egg.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
I know.
One was forming. So I guess she's not wasting her time.
Keep doing it, sweetie. You're doing a good
But
job.
she's been on there for a while now. I'm sure the chickens will eat this. Mmm, candy. So if you don't know, chickens eat meat and vegetables. At least it's not going to waste. It's like Pizza Hut over there. All right, back onto the fence building. Just finished putting up half of the fence. This is what we got. Not looking too bad. Came out a lot tighter than I thought. I'm sure professionals and someone that knows what they're doing get it a lot tighter, but it's decently tight, I guess. I didn't record any of this because I didn't know how it would turn out. Tomorrow when I finish the other half, I'll show you guys. So I just tried to sandwich it between this 2x6 and this 2x4. Worked pretty good. It started slipping though once it started getting really tight. And I just winched it with the winch. So we gotta do this tomorrow. That T-post, that one, super crooked. So tomorrow we'll try to come back, do the same thing, and we'll see how the winch turns out. I gotta go eat dinner. Had some ticks crawling on me right now, so we gotta go check for ticks. and then hopefully I'll get to work out. I haven't lifted weights in quite a while. Kayla worked out today a little bit just for a half hour. Where's Wyatt at?
Ran up there again.
The little farmer boy left us?
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow when we're using the winch. See you guys in a little bit. By day 3 of fence building. And we got our other side tied off over there. About to pull it with the side-by-side. We got it running all the way down here. And I know it's not gonna get very tight on this end because we got it wrapped around 2 poles. So we got it wrapped right here, going around here, and then it's tied to there. See how tight that gets. I'll show you guys how I use the winch to try to pull it. Here we go. So I wish I had some more washers, but I don't, to make it a little bit tighter. The bolts start sucking in a little bit. So it's gonna slip, but hey, better than not having it, I guess. Slipping yet. So far it hasn't slipped yet. Time to watch it all loosen up. So there's our crappy termination knots. Sleeping Bruno and Bruce. Nice and loose. Woohoo! Alright, well, we're gonna go down and tighten everything and see how it turns out after. It's a lot tighter than if we didn't pull it with that, I guess. It's so loose.
Yeah, what the heck?
Let's scale 1 to 10. How do you think the fence looks after we finished it?
11.
11?
The numbers all go to 11.
Most of
11
the
and then
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's 1 louder, isn't it?
Came out way better than I thought. So you guys saw how loose it was. And we went through, and once it's on the T-post and everything, look at, lean on it. All right, shouldn't really lean on it that hard, but it's pretty tight for us doing it. Yeah. This is our first time we ever did a mesh fence, and I highly recommend if you have a choice between barbed wire or mesh, do barbed wire. This fence is terrible. It's not terrible, but it's a lot harder. So the cheater way, if you don't get your fence tight enough, like we didn't have it, show them what I saw this on YouTube a while ago. So you just make the little kinks in there and it'll tighten up your fence pretty fast. It's crazy how fast it makes it tight. Because we just did this one panel and then the one at the very end and tightened the whole thing up pretty decent. Show you guys real fast what it looks like over here. This side came out a lot better than I thought it would. So we added this T-post in, not very straight. There you go, now it's straight. Yeah, so we did this entire panel actually to make it tighter, but it's pretty good for what we got. I'm surprised it tightened up around the corners, but as you're doing the little kinks, you can hear it pulling on the wood. So it does make a difference. But if you tighten it right the first time, you don't have to go through and do that. Like I said, we're amateurs. First time ever doing this. And I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah.
Now we could keep Bo up here. Bo, you're stuck in here now, fat boy. So he's got all this shade and this whole area up here to go until Bonnie gets old enough, and then he can start hanging out with her. But if you want to see Bonnie going into the field, check out our next video. It'll be coming up. But as always, thank you guys for watching, following along, growing with our little homestead. And here comes little Sunny. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And remember, one step at a time. Give each other pink eye now. Oh gosh. Bust through all the panels. All right, come on, Rita.